Hey there everybody, welcome back to Minifig Monday. I am very proud to bring you my thoughts on the new LEGO Indiana Jones minifig. This is honestly still so shocking. We haven't had any Indiana Jones LEGO stuff in 15 years, 16 years, so it's a bit of a big deal, especially for us fans. But this is the brand new 2023 version of Indy, and it is absolutely spectacular. Let me give you a 360 of Dr. Jones here. And I will show a brief comparison to the original. I did do a video on the original Indiana Jones from 2008. I have one of the figures still alive here. We'll take a look at them side by side in a bit. But this year I've been collecting Lego, of course, like always. I was looking for my favorite minifig of the year, and I'm like, well, I haven't really gotten anything like too... I mean, other than Wolverine, a few of the Disney characters, I mean, I haven't got any, like, super, like, standout figures, in my opinion, until I recently got these, the couple of the Indiana Jones sets. I did not get the big one because I don't have the space for that, but I do have space for the smaller sets, so I decided, you know what, I'm a big fan, and I wanted these ever since they were released. I've got reviews coming. Anyway, here is the new Indy. He looks so much better than the original. The original is great, especially for 2008, 2009, but it is outdated now. You'll notice when we look at them close up together, there are they the designers just upped everything. There's just more to see everywhere. They're even returning with the whip piece is back. You've got the satchel piece is back. The gun piece is back. So they're bringing stuff back, changing stuff, bringing new things into this series, and it's so good. Now this figure is based on his Raiders look. There is another set based on the Last Crusade. I have that one as well. That is this figure with the tie. The faces are the same, and he's got two faces. Yep, he's got two faces now because the original figure, because the hat was just one piece, there was nothing covering the back. So now, because most minifigures now have two faces, he's got a double-sided head in all three sets, which is amazing. And he does have a new hat piece. That is new. Yes, this is new. With the hair, with the hat. But let's talk about his accessory, which is his whip. The iconic Lego whip is back, and it's awesome. This is the same piece as the original. Here's the original. It's not even different at all. It is the exact piece from 2008. So nothing new about that. And I believe this piece was made specifically for Lego Indiana Jones, the theme as a whole. So there you go. He does not come with a gun in the Lost Tomb set. That's what this one comes from. But he does come with the satchel, which I never had the satchel from Lego Indy because I never got a set with that piece in it. I have two of the sets from Last Crusade, and both those have no satchel bag. So it's great to have that finally. I've always wanted that piece, but I never got a set. The closest I ever got was Captain Barbossa. His minifig had a sword holster. It was pretty similar, but it wasn't obviously the same piece, so that is cool. And you know what? I do have that satchel piece, but it's not in this color. It's not in the brown. It's in a purple, but it's for Luna Lovegood. Great figure. We already did a video on her, but this is such a good figure. Like, it looks so, like, the detailing is ridiculous. Like, they put wrinkles. They got the zipper, the belt, two belts. They got the holster for the gun, and there's back printing now. That's so good. It's so good. Because if you remember, the original Indy had nothing on the back. So that's lame. But some of the figures got back printings, like Willie Scott did, and I think Molo Ram did as well. They were from the Temple of Doom, but still, they got back printing. But now he's just there. There is detail everywhere. It's so good. Like, the designers clearly care about this character enough to make him, like, stand out from other minifigs. And it's just so good. They even included his gloves that he wears in the Well of Souls scene when he's in the snake tomb and he's got the gloves on in certain scenes. what? Like, they didn't need to go that far, but okay. And just the jacket is, you know what's funny? The detailing here is almost exactly the same as the OG, except it's just more. There's more to see. There's just more printing. There's more. There's a different belt. But everything is very similar. You can see the original here on the right. It's just pretty much updated. It's just like modern, so it looks more like now, like minifigs look like now, you know? The hat is very different. I prefer the new figure. The new figure is just so much better, but I love the original. It's still an amazing figure. It's just this new one, it's so much better. They just put so much care into it, which is so nice. That's so nice. Even if there's only 3 sets on the market right now, it's still so good. The faces are incredibly different. The stubble is similar, but the facial design of minifigures has advanced far beyond 2008. So you can see the faces are definitely different. There is another face for the new one, but I gave him the confident smirk. It looks so much like Harrison Ford now. It looks so like it looks exactly like him, which is so good. And yeah, I love this original. We took a look at him before though, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. I love the belts. It's so good. Got the holster. You've got the bomber jacket. You've got the khaki shirt underneath. You can see a little bit of his skin peeking out on the top. The skin printing is a little bit faded, but it doesn't bother me that much because it's so good. And I love the satchel. The satchel's so good. Um, and it's like a physical piece, so that's amazing. And you can take that off. I'm not gonna take it off, but you can see the back printing is pretty amazing. You can see the buckles on the straps and the wrinkles, and you can see a peek of his alternate face. And you can also see the back of his hair, which is amazing. Now, they don't include, Lego has not made a specific hairpiece for this Indiana Jones, so if you want to make him, or if you want to have him without the hair or the hat, you're gonna have to find just a piece that looks similar. It's not, there's no piece without the hat, so it's a win lose. It's fine. Most people want the hat, so I don't understand, you know, the complaining, but if you complain about that. But here is the face, and here is the new hat piece, which is a little bit bigger. It's got printing, or is that printing? I think it's printing to show the dark brown headband, or the band around the top of it. So it's much more accurate. You can see the molding lines, and the hair is fused into it. So it's another one of these pieces where the headpiece is 2 different pieces. They fuse them together. So it's so good. You can see the bit of his hair, and it's so nice. It's so good, and I love the shape of it. It's very, very accurate, and it's so nice looking. Such a good piece. And here's the face. Harrison Ford. There it is. There he is. I did want to briefly compare to another Harrison Ford character, Han Solo, of course, from The Empire Strikes Back. Now, this figure is different with the face because it's Han Solo, so it's a little bit different. It's still Harrison Ford. You could switch this head with Han Solo if you wanted to. If you want Han to have stubble, though, it's a little bit different. But I love this. And speaking of that Han Solo, you could use that hairpiece for a hat off Indy. That's what I tried that, and it looks pretty amazing, honestly. It just depends on what you want to do with him. But I love this smirk. It's so Indy. It's so Harrison. It's so good. He's got the smile, the smirk. He's like, yeah, I got this. I got this. And then when he comes face to face with a snake, and then he doesn't have this, he's very worried, concerned. He hates snakes. I hate snakes, Jock. I hate them. So if you remember that scene, it's so good. I love that face. He's like confused, but also like very annoyed. He's like, why am I here? Why is this happening to me? So that is a great face. Let me show you that with the new hairpiece. There you go. I love the stubble. It's so good. It's so good. That is the minifig. It is absolutely fantastic. There is nothing wrong with this minifigure. I found my favorite minifig of the year. This is it. This is it. I love Indiana Jones. Ever since I was a kid, it's just something about the adventure, the action, the mystery of the like whatever he's hunting, the character, like Harrison Ford, like the cast, the music, the way it looks, the production. It's so good. In some ways, I think Indiana Jones the series is better than Star Wars. I I remember watching Indiana Jones a lot more than Star Wars as a kid. You're just something real about it. I don't know. I know Star Wars is not a real universe, but it feels a little bit like not far-fetched, just like out there, whereas the indie series is very much a real world kind of series. It's meant to be like this slightly played up adventure series. So that's, I don't know, I like it. And having the new Indiana Jones minifig means a lot to me because I loved the original sets, and this it's just the designers did a perfect job. Like they got the look right, they got Harrison's look, they got the hat piece right, brought all the old pieces back. You got some new pieces. It's just everything I could have wanted. I was worried when it was like announced that there would be a new indie. I'm like, how's this gonna look? But it looks fantastic. I love it. It's so good. And honestly, I think he's a cooler figure than Han Solo. As much as I love Han Solo, okay, I prefer Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford, there's just something about it. Like you can tell he cares more for Indy than for Han. But I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of Indy. But let me know what you think. Do you prefer the original Indiana Jones minifig, or do you like this new one better? I can see some people liking the original better. There are some things that it's just a very iconic minifig, like just in general. But this one is so good. They did such a good job, such an awesome job. I would love to see a Temple of Doom one. If that set ever gets out, I'm buying it 100%. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Do you like this new version? Do you think they should have done anything more? I think so. I think more sets are on the way. But that's it for this one. Absolutely love it. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a great day.